On hold for hours, waiting for rides to the hospital that sometimes don't show. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. And tonight, patients are reaching out to Contact 7, complaining about a medical transport called Intelliride.
For one Greeley man, he says the service almost cost him his life. As Contact 7's Tom Mustin shows us, he isn't the only one who's having issues.
I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
Tom Randazzo is still upset after a 5-day hospital stay.
Somebody is going to die, and I'm really concerned about that.
The Greeley man has a terminal heart condition. When we met him last week, he told us his story of waiting hours for a ride to a doctor's appointment, a ride that never came.
I don't deserve to be hurt, but I'm asking for help.
Tom had signed up for a NEMT, or non-emergency medical transport service, operated since September 1st by a company called Intelliride. The day after our interview, his heart started beating dangerously fast, and he called paramedics.
They came down to the EKG on there, saw that I was in full-blown AFib.
Tom was rushed to the hospital. His arm is purple after 5 days on an IV. And he says he's lucky to be alive. And he's convinced had he made his medical appointment the day before, he could have avoided the scare.
No question, if I'd have gone down there, this would have been avoided.
Several Denver 7 viewers called Contact 7 to complain about Intelliride, many saying they'd called the company and waited for hours on hold, and their rides also never showed. The State Department that oversees Intelliride sent a statement that the company is, quote, very aware of the long wait times and are, quote, working to resolve the delays. They went on to say Intelliride has more than doubled the number of call center agents and has added additional staff to handle appointments online. But Tom says talk is cheap.
If you're not going to do the job, let somebody else do it. Because when you don't do the job, somebody gets hurt, someone just like me.
Meanwhile, he says he'll continue to speak out against a company that he believes nearly cost him his life.
I cannot sit on this and not tell people that there's a danger out there. The truth is a funny thing. It's often cold, often ugly, and nobody wants to hear it. But it's the truth.
In Greeley, Tom Mustin, Denver 7.
And the state says Intelliride has only been on the job for a few weeks. They are confident after the initial challenges, the service will run smoothly. They also want to stress, for any real medical emergency, please call 911.
And if you ever have anything you want the Contact 7 team to investigate, don't hesitate to call or text that number on your screen. Or if you'd rather, email us at contact7@thedenverchannel.com.